Afonja was not just any warrior, he was the Are Ona Kakanfo of the Oyo Empire, the supreme general sworn never to lose a war. But troubling dreams made him restless. Seeking answers, he went to a high priest. In the hush of Ifa's divination, the priest said, "You will be great, and your name will echo across the four walls of Yoruba land. But if you fail to obey Ifa's guidance, all these promises will die, and your children will become slaves to other men." The Alafin later ordered Afonja to lead a campaign, but gave no clear target. On the road, just before they reached the town, Afonja asked the king's guard where the war was to be fought. The guard whispered, "Ilorin, a place cursed by the ancestors, never to be attacked." Realizing the betrayal, Afonja killed the guard on the spot and spat a curse at Oyo. "As you betray your warrior, so shall betrayal dwell among you." When Afonja sent word demanding the king open the sacred calabash and die honorably, the Alafin, proud and enraged, smashed it instead, a sign of defiance. Trapped by disgrace, Alafin Aole took his own life, but not before pronouncing the curse that would haunt the empire forever. May Yoruba be divided by betrayal. May no kingdom under Oyo's son ever be whole again. Afonja and his soldiers journeyed on to Ilorin, the place where iron is forged. There he met elders, Ajadi, Amu, and Sangogbija, and saw the influence of Islam already growing through Solagberu, a man from Kuo village. Solagberu begged Afonja to let him return to rebuild Kuo, but Afonja insisted he stay to help govern Ilorin. He mocked the elders for wearing turbans. "You have abandoned the heritage your fathers gave you." But he accepted that Islam was taking root. Then came the dream. Afonja saw a herdsman with a massive herd of cattle, offering to sell him new cows to replace his old ones. His father's ghost stepped out from the bush and warned him, "Do not replace your entire herd. Add new ones, but strengthen what is yours." Soon after, Solagberu returned with Alimi, a Fulani wanderer from the north. Alimi claimed to have mystical charms to strengthen Afonja's army. He tested his power on one of Afonja's warriors. The man dropped instantly. Ologolo, Afonja's feared executioner, killed the charmed warrior to prove his loyalty. Impressed, Afonja invited Alimi to bring his entire family to Ilorin. Alimi promised to train more warriors at no cost. Against Ologolo's warning, "Better the devil you know than the angel you do not," Afonja disbanded his loyal Yoruba warriors and replaced them with Alimi's men. Then came the Tapa raids. The Tapas would storm Ilorin, stealing women and goods. Alimi offered to fight the Tapas, and he did. They were defeated. Grateful, Afonja said, "My powers and resources are yours, equal halves." But fame went to Alimi's head. He began to act like a second king. Alimi's warriors soon turned tyrants. They raped women, extorted farmers, and stole harvests. Villagers brought their complaints to Afonja's palace. Alimi came and said coldly, "Warriors are like stray dogs. If they find no one to bite, they will bite their owner." Afonja was furious but too proud to act. Finally, word spread. Alimi refused Afonja's summons. Instead, he rallied his cavalry to march on Ilorin. Ologolo and the few loyal Yoruba warriors performed final rituals and braced for the storm. In the market, Alimi's men cut through peaceful traders. Dust rose as they marched towards Afonja's palace. Afonja rose from his throne, gripping his sword, and whispered to Ologolo, "We hold our ground. No more betrayal." But it was too late. Alimi's cavalry stormed the gates. Ologolo and his men fought fiercely, but Afonja was cornered. He tried to slip out to face Alimi alone. But the Fulani warriors overpowered him. As the palace burned, Afonja fell. The Fulani Emirate rose from the ashes of trust, and to this day, Alimi's lineage still rules Ilorin.